natural, versatile, sustainable. Wood can be anything you want it to be.
Gorgeous.
Whoa. So good.
From contemporary interiors to cutting-edge design.
This is proper jointing. Actual proper woodwork.
In this ancient Welsh woodland, a group of woodwork enthusiasts have been competing to be named the best.
Go on, roll it forwards.
This is extreme whittling. It should be a danger sport.
Now it's the semi-final. I smell gold.
It's getting harder every week.
Ooh.
Oh.
4 remain in the running for the title.
Your entire life flashes before your eyes.
Hello, me!
But only 3 can be finalists.
I think you've done very well.
I forgive everything except the door. They're unforgivable.
The woodworker leaving us this week is...
Bloody hell.
Last time,
Come on!
the woodworkers went wild, making animal sculptures.
This is completely out of my comfort zone.
Billy's lion nearly swallowed him whole.
Just what I don't need.
Man, I need to do this more often.
Radha won immunity, but his peacock didn't impress.
The tail itself just looks like a cartoon.
And Misti earned her stripes with her striking zebra,
This optical game does work.
I really like it.
winning Woodworker of the Week.
Nice one.
Oh, bleeding hell.
But it was Joe who was punching above his weight
This would be stronger without all the gimmicks.
and got dealt
Joe.
Never mind.
the knockout blow.
Enjoyed every second of it.
Here we go.
Can't wait.
Let's do it. Making the last 4 feels like a really big achievement. Never thought we'd make it this far.
I'm feeling fantastic. Semi-finals. Like a wise old woodworker.
There's still a lot of other talent in the room, so we'll see whether I make it through.
Everyone is on their game. Be calm, Misti. I'm not thinking about the final. I'm thinking about just getting to the end of this one.
Morning.
Morning all. OK, awesome foursome, please huddle round. You arousingly talented bunch of makers. 4 of you, 1 slightly pretentious presenter from Leatherhead, 2 judges poised like giant woodlice. Welcome to your semi-final. Alex and Helen, what have you got up your naughty sleeves today?
We would like our woodworkers to make one of my very favourite pieces of furniture, the drinks cabinet.
Your cabinet should be inspired by a particular decade. Think twice, make once, drink later.
And make sure I've got the key so I can access the Blue Nun. As always, your glorious technicians are here to help you and keep you safe. You've got 2 working days. Good luck, woodworkers. Get woodworking.
Where away? Drinks cabinet. Oh, aye.
It's like actual cabinet making. It's a bit unnerving.
It's absurdly demanding because they have to actually make a cabinet in 2 days.
What I want to see is a refined finish. Any slip could mean not going through to the final.
Coffee, much needed.
For centuries, cabinet making has tested woodworkers,
Oh, that is like sexual, is that?
combining fine jointing with well-hung doors.
I'm a junior cabinet maker, but I've only been in the job for like 6 months.
I trained to make freestanding furniture, so it should be good for me, yeah, hopefully. Could all go horribly wrong, though.
The woodworkers have designed their drinks cabinets in advance. The judges want something strong, well-crafted, with a lockable door. And by asking for a design inspired by history, they're hoping for a timeless classic.
I don't really drink. I don't have room in my house for a cabinet, but the joy is purely in the making.
For her cabinet, Misti's stepping back into the 80s.
I was a teenager in the 80s, yes. That makes me an old fart now. Not that old. And not that farty either.
Inspired by the Memphis design movement, Misti's drinks cabinet will have shelves above, forming a huge plywood unit. It'll have cylindrical cedar feet and be painted 80s style.
I grew up in a dusty Victorian vicarage. So when I got to college and discovered Memphis, I really liked it.
So is Memphis very colourful, block colours?
It was described as a shotgun wedding between Bauhaus and Fisher-Price.
Yeah.
A bit quirky.
Why have you made it so big?
Yeah.
It's a drinks cabinet.
What you do, though, is you keep the drinks at the top that you only have, like, once a year.
Creme de
The
menthe.
Christmas liqueurs, for example.
Baileys.
Oh, no, that's a daily occurrence. See you in a bit.
See ya.
See you later.
She is quite bravely taking on deliberate bad taste, if you like.
Good.
I'm concerned because I don't think it needs to be as big as it is.
It's big. It demands precision.
How tall do you reckon a drinks cabinet is? 110?
Billy's made his way to the semi-final relying on his instincts
That'll do.
instead of prep.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna pretty much just see what happens. But they've all done, like, proper plans and everything. It's like they want to win it or something.
Billy's chosen an Art Deco-style cylinder for his drinks cabinet. It'll have 2 moving mechanisms, sliding doors and a rotating shelf, all made from oak.
You're going to be coopering.
Yeah.
Hang on. What the heck is coopering when it's at home?
So barrels are made up of staves that are then joined to create the curve. Have you done this before?
No, but you wouldn't expect anything less.
Also, I wouldn't expect a drawing from you.
No.
This looks pretty big.
You need plenty of drinks.
That's true.
I want salted nuts and
I didn't think of that.
a few olives in there as well, Billy.
Crack on now.
With 2 mechanisms to build,
These are going to support the tray because it's going to spin round.
Billy's engineering skills
Oh, yeah. Nearly there.
must be spot on.
Silky smooth.
He has to show us that he can bring refinement,
Yeah.
and he hasn't shown that yet.
Can you see a speck? I can't see it. No, I think we're nice and clean.
Right on it.
Tools missing, things going a little bit wrong. So hope it doesn't set the tone for the entire build, eh?
While early setbacks cause Misti to look ahead,
We need a bit of gusto here.
Clamps, clamps, clamps.
Radha's focus is firmly in the past.
I chose to go for a Georgian-style cabinet because that period is really known for its quality, and I really wanted to do some classical carving.
Radha's design isn't all Georgian elegance. Along with tapered legs, carvings and gold leaf, he'll include flexible timbre doors for a modern edge.
We're going back, way back in time.
Exactly.
Egad, sir. I give you my handkerchief.
Rather, when I think of 18th century, I think of the slimmest proportions.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Also, I'm going to challenge you to make sure that all of the elements come together instead of being 2 separate things, which is what
Yeah.
we've had in the past.
I'm hoping this all looks coherent.
Good luck.
Thank you very much,
We will
guys.
see.
A coherent piece that mixes Georgian and modern features will be a test.
These are for the timbre doors. I'm going to organise all of these. They're going from lightest to darkest, because that'll make it look a lot less botched together. And then you get fabric on the back, and then they can move and bend and fly.
What is joinery, if not largely just sticking bits of wood together?
One big challenge with cabinet making is engineering the doors.
This is wainy-edged walnut.
Charlie's making hers by gluing together batons of wood.
I've done a lot of end grain before, so I kind of know how to do it.
Charlie's Art Deco-inspired design will show off her geometry skills with a 12-sided barrel cabinet, plus her complex decorative checkerboard doors in walnut.
Oh, it's tombola.
Bring it up, bring it up.
Look at tombola. The front is going to be circular end grain walnuts, quite gnarly, but I like that because it's going to give a nice, crazy pattern.
How do you hinge round doors
Well, it's a good question. It's going to open that way.
It's Charlie's angles again, isn't it?
Yeah.
She loves her angles.
I love an angle, yeah.
See you later.
Thanks.
Thank you. If you imagine a circle, you know, where do you put the hinges and how do they work?
The hinges are so close together that the weight of that door will put an awful amount of strain on those hinges.
To complete her door panels, Charlie cuts her board, this time across the strips.
Oh, yeah. Then you glue it all together like this, and that's how you end up with your squares. Am I happy with the design? Am I happy with the design?
Stealth.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That was a very good mallet twist there.
Oh, thanks, little shoo.
Just jousting, as you do.
Billy's making his circular shelf
Go on, you little bugger.
and takes it for a spin.
Pretty good, eh?
It's a spin the bottle drinks
the bottle.
cabinet.
Oh, it is. I'll just pick a bottle of wine from your cabinet, please, Mel.
The wine bottle at the back, Billy.
The bottle at the back,
There
yes.
she blows. Look at that.
Oh, it's just come to me. That was lovely, wasn't it? We got...
Sorry, I'm quite old.
I don't know what was coming.
I didn't know if it
was it a handshake or...
yeah.
Awkward moment, that.
While Billy's uncomfortable,
Butter churn.
Doing great, guys.
Charlie's characteristically confident.
I am on track.
But Misti's huge design
Get your head on, Misti. Get your head on.
comes with a huge workload.
I like things to be done in their right order, just so. But today we're having to do a bit of messing about. I have a horrible feeling this is not going to work.
Every mistake she makes
Turn the hose. The hose is going to catch on the table, so just twist it upwards.
she risks not finishing the project.
Oh, for pity's sake. Absolute dog's dinner. Not a good start this morning. Not a good start. Right, let's give it another go.
Misti's huge semi-final workload
Whoop, sorry.
is threatening her usual methodical approach.
Right, what's next?
And 6 hours into making their drinks cabinets, there are struggles for everyone.
My issue for a lot of the designs is one thing will look really nice, one thing will look really shoddy.
Has it worked?
Including the Battle of the Barrels.
Awesome. Nice. The next thing is to glue in all the planks and then collab the whole thing so it's like one big oak circle.
Lovely. So I have cut all my pieces. I'm just having a quick check that it actually works.
After cutting the sides of her planks at precise angles,
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Charlie's barrel cabinet
Gluing up, doing an assembly.
is ready to come together.
This is quite complex. Some glue-ups just really are like a two-man job, or woman.
It's the process called coopering.
What we're doing? Oh,
But Billy's got his own take on the method.
it's pretty much just working it out as I go along. We are not straight.
Just a bit of glue on my face, we're fine. It's all in the name of furniture making.
Both barrels get strapped into place until dry.
The glue is going off quicker than we thought. That'll do.
Oh, I can see the squidging out and I like it. All the joints are coming together. Nice. Means I cut it well. Maybe I am good at this.
I know roughly what it's going to look like, but to most people, it just looks like a barrel with no doors.
Do you think Billy's intuition may have failed him this time?
Well, one problem of not committing your thoughts to paper beforehand is that you can't judge things like scale.
If he gets the doors nice, then it could pull it out the fire.
Have you enjoyed coopering?
I've loved coopering.
Who's your favourite cooper? Tommy, Jilly or Daisy May?
I'm not that into me Coopers.
Tommy Cooper, comedian with a fez.
Yeah.
Jilly Cooper, writer of horsey, racy literature. And Daisy May Cooper.
We do like a bit of horsey
You're
racing.
sticking with Jilly, aren't you? You don't even want to know who Daisy
I like
May
horse
Cooper is.
racing, that's...
But it's more what goes on inside the jodhpurs than outside the jodhpurs, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
It's a
right,
bit-
I see.
Sorry, it's a bit.
Lovely chat. Thank you very much, Mel.
See you later.
See you in a bit.
Ooh, we got some timber slats going on.
Radha's making good progress and onto creating his flexible doors.
I'm currently just applying some wood glue to this. Okay, spread out the fabric. Just lay it on top, and then it looks pretty flat.
Once dry and cut to size, the doors are ready to fit.
That's pretty satisfying. I'm really happy with that. I might just present this. Come on.
Lovely. Oh,
He's not the only happy woodworker.
I think I'm going to be able to fit about 10 bottles and then a couple of bottles of gin, because, you know, that's the important stuff.
It's just not working today. Don't know why.
But Misti is still on prep work.
These will become feet, just long, thin cylinders. It's a very strange thing, turning. What you look at is not where the tool is. So you're moving your hands in one place and seeing the result in another. Very good. In fact, it might just do.
It's all about the 80s, isn't it?
It is all about the 80s.
How were the 80s for you?
The 80s were not good for me. You know, I was a teenager, but I was also kind of struggling with the whole gender thing. When you're confused anyway, which I think all teenagers are, that just makes it savage. You know, in the 80s, there was a lot of chintz. And along came Memphis.
Okay.
Colourful, bright. It threw out the rules.
It's making me want to break out some 80s dance manoeuvres.
OK, well, kindly go and do it on your own.
That one,
No, honestly.
that one was
No,
my,
please.
yeah, that was
Stop
my
it.
signature.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. The doors have got to fit well and slide well.
The second phase of Billy's multiple moving parts are the sliding doors.
This is where these dowels are going to go in at the bottom of the door. But obviously I need to get that action a lot smoother. I don't know what I'm doing, but figured it can't be far off a rail.
But engineering requires precision.
It's a little bit stiff at the moment. What is it?
While Billy struggles,
Gotta get it together, mate.
Don't really know where I am, which is disturbing and unnerving.
and Misti remains overwhelmed,
Now just to build some railway tracks and I can roll off on the way from here.
there is an escape route straight into the final.
Of course I want to win the skills challenge, like loads. Just guarantees your position, doesn't it? It is getting harder and harder every week. We'll see what happens.
Thank you, woodworkers. You all very much have the look about you that says to me that you really want a 90-minute skills challenge.
Yeah.
Yes? In the words of George Michael, let's go outside. Come on, guys, it's great fun. Come on, Charlie, Radha, Misti, Billy.
I don't have that energy.
Jesus, I've lost it.
To gain immunity,
Look at this. Take your benches, my loves.
Oh, no.
the core technique they're being tested on is the most complex yet.
Welcome to your semi-final skills challenge. Exciting times. Judges, reveal more.
Today, we want you to create an elegant, steam-bent lampshade.
You have 10 minutes design time, after which you will be given 7 pieces of 1 metre long ash, which has been pre-steamed in the box.
So, guys, 45 minutes on this skills challenge. Start bending and steaming.
I've designed many lampshades, but never one for steam-bent timber.
The technique softens wood by steaming it in a box until malleable enough to shape.
I'm not worried about the steam bending, but it's the actual design of it.
Billy uses used this technique in the chair challenge, so it could play to his strengths.
Why is it always about designing? It's the designing that's hard.
I'm thinking keep it really simple.
This challenge is testing their design skill and their ingenuity.
Unless you've planned it, they're doomed to failure.
Instead of his usual intuitive style, Billy's putting pen to paper.
Do you know how your lampshade's going to look? Oh, you don't... What? It's got a small drawing, Billy.
Yeah, because I didn't want anybody to see it now.
Oh, really?
It's only you.
Woodworkers, time to come and collect your hot, steaming wood.
This is you like swing round.
Go, go, go. Woo!
How's it going, Charlie?
I don't even know what I'm doing.
The wood starts to harden immediately, so they must work fast.
This is terrifying.
Oh, it snapped. That was not my plan.
Go.
Once too brittle, they must move on to another piece.
Come on.
Try and get some things that are all the same. Twisty, curvy things.
Oh! I've decided to let the material do the designing and see what happens.
I need more hands.
Despite his experience, Billy's struggling.
This isn't working.
Billy snapped another one. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it shouldn't have said out, should you?
Karma, it came back and it got me.
With mounting breakages, the final batch is coming out of the steamer.
I'm going twisty.
You look like you're enjoying this, Radha.
You almost got smacked in the face with a piece of ash.
It's fine, it's what I do every Friday night. It's not a problem.
Their shaped wood needs to harden overnight, so they'll assemble their lampshades in the morning.
Get a clamp on that bad boy.
Oh dear. How annoying.
That's your time up, woodworkers.
I'm done. I'm done.
Could be quite cool, like a lot of them.
And remember, the winner will be granted immunity from elimination for a place in the final.
Who knows how it'll go?
Make a lampshade out of it somehow. Looks like I'm going home.
God.
The woodworkers have each steam-bent pieces of wood for a contemporary lampshade.
Morning, woodworkers. Bit of a change in the weather this morning. Storm Alex is gusting up outside. Let's hope our own Storm Alex won't be doing that within the tent.
Having dried overnight, they're now ready to assemble.
We'd like you to complete your lampshades by attaching your bent pieces of wood to this light fitting.
45 minutes left on this challenge, so good luck, gang.
The woodworkers only have the pieces they managed to shape last night
Good.
to transform into a lampshade.
Just gonna go for it and see what happens.
I've decided to try and get a bit of like a spiral thing going on.
You know, I thought a night's sleep might help. It hasn't helped.
I was like thinking I'd get lots of exactly the same size pieces. Absolutely nothing like it. Design. That's how cheap ideas are.
Meticulous planner Misti is in new territory.
Work with what you've got. That's the only way in this challenge.
Who needs symmetry?
Doesn't want to try.
While Billy needs to prove he can do finesse.
What's happening, Billy? What do you need to do?
The glue just isn't drying.
OK. It's lovely.
2 seconds.
Really want to put it on my head, but obviously I'm not going to, because that would be bad. Come on, Billy.
This blade's not my forte.
Does it go like that?
Just get these fixed in place.
4 minutes till the end of the task, guys. 4 minutes.
Ooh.
It's going, it's going. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
To finish, they can use a few other materials, like copper wire.
You've just got to do stuff and hope that it works.
Looks all right. Ooh.
Bugger.
It's got a bit of a bird nest kind of feel to it.
OK, woodworkers. Time up on your skills challenge. Let there be light.
Whoever impresses the judges the most will immediately go through to the final.
Radha, can you please bring your lamp up for judging?
You've made individual loops so that you only need to fix it at the base. That was a good move.
Radha, your screw heads are not countersunk, but I really like your overall form and your confident bending technique.
Yeah, it's a good effort, Radha.
Misti, come and light up our lives.
Misti, yours does direct the light up. You've screened the lamp. The wire's a bit clumsy.
It's possibly one of the ugliest things I've ever made, I think.
I like the illusion that there actually could be a flame in there, but I'm not sure of all of the slightly uneven heights at the bottom work.
Charlie, please bring your light up for inspection.
Charlie, you had a bit of a time of your bending, but I'm pleased to see that you've actually created something that, in places, has some real charm and elegance.
What's this?
It was my little ode to sort of human spirit, dangling in the middle of the chaos.
Thank you, Charlie.
Oh, my love!
Wowzers. Billy, battle your way through the storm.
I like the structure, Billy. So you've got 4 going into 2 and 3 hoops. Not much shade going on, is there?
I really like this sort of helical structure that you've got going on. Unfortunately, you've got all of the screw heads sticking out and we've got splits. It just needs more finesse.
Yes.
Thank you.
OK, woodworkers, this is a really important piece of judging now because the person who wins this skills challenge is guaranteed a place in the final.
Helen and Alex must decide which of the woodworkers has shone brightest.
The winner, who therefore goes through to the final, is Radha.
Oh, OK. Wow, thank you.
Well done, Radha. Well done. Well done, all of you, for getting through that. It's really time now to get back into the workshop because you've got some drinks cabinets to finish.
For the second time in a row, the pressure is off for Radha.
You're in the ruddy final. But do you have to keep your excitement on the down low a bit
Well,
because of the gang?
I'm going to try and pretend like I haven't got it.
Good, good.
Build
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
And then celebrate later.
Well done.
It's going pretty well, I think, yeah. It's nice, isn't it?
Charlie's confident and Radha's safe. But the pressure is on for a place in the final.
It should be finished, she said nervously.
I have quite a bit left to do. I think it's going to be very tight. In fact, I don't think I'm going to get everything finished. They're just push pins.
Billy's got a plan to fix his jerky door mechanism.
Because it's metal, I'm hoping they're smoother. Reckon that'll work?
After gluing up the door frame and leaving them to dry,
Just need to rush.
Billy tries them for size.
So what I'll have to do is take the top rail off and then put it on after. I'll just mark this. Oh. Yay! Turns out that glue is not strong enough. I'm not gonna get it done. This really isn't gonna work.
Time time is running out.
Yes! That's a good size.
Charlie is racing ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 and I need 8.
She's fitting a low shelf with high-end detail.
Good stuff.
Wedged dowels.
Man, I love a wedge. After I've done wedged pins, then I will do something else that I can't remember.
Something else is working out how to fix a circular door to a 12-sided barrel.
Not much wiggle room in this, no. It could all go horribly wrong.
Her joinery is great. Great qualities in that piece.
But what about the door? I've got question marks over those hinges. My concern is that the hinges will just not function very well because they're just too close together.
Where is my ruler?
In your hand.
In my hand.
Right, I'm going to taper up these legs and do a little Georgian detail on it.
I need to go quicker.
The final day is flying by.
I am doing absolutely fine. No trouble at all. Nothing to see here.
The judges are expecting 4 high-end drinks cabinets in a matter of hours.
Why, Lord Teasel, that's a very fine Georgian leg you have. It's a good leg. Oh, Radha.
All right, Mel.
I don't know. When you've finished, come and meet me in the drawing room and show me your fine turned ankle.
Oh.
Actually, not bad.
Misti's 80s angles are edging closer.
Can you make a ludicrously large drinks cabinet in 18 hours?
But having chosen to go big, there's still much to do.
My concern is I'm not going to finish. Shelf here, shelf on there.
It's going to be colossal.
It's not an elegant piece, and I don't think it's meant to be. It just feels too big.
There's just a lot to do. This was a big ask, this one.
It's so annoying because I didn't want to screw it. I'm going to have to now.
Billy's engineered doors are nowhere near refined.
So I need something to cover them screws like that. Man, this is doing my nutting.
As the build proceeds, what it's not doing is getting more elegant, more refined. It's actually just becoming a barrel with a door.
Do you need a coffee, love?
Thank you very much, Mel.
How's it going? Oh, look, slidey, slide.
Not quite.
It's a little bit early 70s Doctor Who set.
Was that crap?
Not crap.
Just a bit crap.
It needs smoothing up a bit,
Less
doesn't it?
crappening.
You'll get there, Billy.
It'll get there.
You always find a solution. That's the thing about you. Do you think, Billy, the fact you were homeschooled has given you a sort of different perspective?
It was more there wasn't any limits.
Yeah.
So just love working.
You do love working.
Yeah.
You're a grafter, aren't you? Sorry, I've got a slight cramp in my left leg.
Do you want a handle?
Yeah, come on, give Nana a hand up. 1, 2, 3. OK, lovely.
There we go.
I just need to carve into these legs before I can glue it all together.
Radha's adding Georgian detail to unify his piece.
It's quite nice to grab a set of chisels for one of these projects, to just be carving away in and amongst all the chaos.
With oak leaves carved, he moves on to a more expensive leaf.
I smell gold. Wow. It looks like the inside of a very flash Kit Kat bar, doesn't it?
That's better than last time, right?
Yeah. It looks good.
Thank you very much.
The storm is still set in over the valley and over Billy's sliding door.
Yeah, I think it is binding a little bit. I think it could do with a bit of grease. Oh, that's a one. Hey, Mel.
What happened?
I lubed it up. weird Vaseline-smelling beeswax.
Please don't do that. That's very sinister. You can stop doing that now.
I
You
don't
wanna
want
keep
to
doing,
stop
keep
doing
doing
that.
it.
I'm
Just,
enjoying it.
It's hypnotic.
Look at it go.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Oh, it's so free.
Okay, woodworkers, you are now officially in the finishing hour. 1 hour to go.
Oh, dearie, dearie me.
1 hour.
You're bloody lucky if I get this done.
That's not good.
That is not at all central. We are attempting to put the hinges into the doors, but it's not going that smoothly.
I'm trying to hide all the screws.
Is that line lined up?
Against all odds, Misti gets to the top of her build.
It's not bad.
And in a reversal of fortunes, it's now Charlie who's fallen behind.
Oh, your hinges.
Yeah, I don't like it being this up against the
clock.
Yeah.
What else have you got to do?
Just fit these hinges and then sand it and oil it.
Hinge, sand, oil.
Yeah.
Boom.
How long have we got, anyone? 10.
This thing isn't working.
Right, come on, mate. Let's get on.
Ooh. You know when they say your entire life flashes before your eyes?
Ah. My side's in. Nice.
How long? 3? Bloody terrible.
That is not a good look.
Time is up. Step away from the drinks cabinets. Well done, guys. Time to unlock those booze cupboards. Get your Nan's sherry out and let's dance a little jig. Woo!
Man.
It is what it is. If I could go back and start from the beginning, start fitting the doors yesterday.
These last few hours has been insane.
Isn't she beautiful?
I am drained. That was savage.
After 18 turbulent hours, our woodworkers have weathered the storm and built a bespoke drinks cabinet, inspired by an iconic design era. Now it's down to the judges to decide who deserves a place in the final. First up, Billy was inspired by Art Deco with his cylindrical drinks cabinet. Clad with oak and engineered both with sliding doors and rotating bottle shelf.
Hello.
Hello, Billy.
Whoa, Billy. Snacks.
Ooh, snacks. Go for it, Mel.
Billy, I like your doors with an ingenious mechanism. I like the fact that you've given a practical way of getting to the drinks at the back. But, you know, there are finishing issues in here. So I'm looking at the screws that I can see behind your doors.
Yeah. I did want to actually glue the whole thing.
It's big and bold, isn't it? But where do you think this would live?
Sitting room, really.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If it is really for a living room, the proportions of it could be smaller and still have the same amount of drink. You know, it's
Yeah.
like a big beer barrel, isn't it? It lacks finesse, I think.
Misti was inspired by the iconic Memphis school of design. Her 6-foot-high shelves over low cabinet sit on turned cedar feet, all with an 80s colour scheme.
Wow. You know, I think it's actually better than the drawing. I had reservations because I thought it was too big, too much. And somehow it delivers. I see it in a big apartment against a wall.
You have given us a very crisp, neat, misty product. I like your feet. Did you turn those?
I did, yes. I managed to turn a pair of something for you.
I think you've done very well.
But the colour,
Yes.
is that Memphis enough?
I think if I'd been true to the spirit of Memphis, I would have covered the thing with more colour.
It's very 80s.
Interestingly, you don't like the 80s. I don't like the 80s. You made it. I like it.
Go figure.
Immune from elimination, Radha has produced a Georgian-inspired drinks cabinet, with elegant tapered legs and carved gilded oak leaves, while giving a modern edge with flexible doors.
Congratulations, you've put all the Radha bits in. Finally, where we can see them. Not all hidden round the back or sort of hidden inside. I love your gold leaf in the carving, your tambour doors.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
I guess it's your first fully cohesive piece, you know?
Yeah.
Neo-Georgian, and it's good, it's together.
So it's a kind of modern Georgian, isn't it? It's sort of Georgian at Asda.
Yeah, exactly. I was trying not to rely on immunity. I'd like to go through because I have quality work. I'm hoping that's what this shows.
I think it has.
Finally, Charlie has designed an Art Deco-style drinks cabinet. Her 12-sided geometric barrel is fronted with checkerboard doors, crafted from walnut end grain.
Very nice quarter-sawn oak. You're good at choosing wood, Charlie.
I really like your coopering technique. And the fact that you've put a little wedge in these, I like that attention to detail.
Yeah.
It is quite small, but I forgive everything except the door.
Yeah. I don't forgive the doors.
They're unforgivable.
We've got gapping at the top.
Yeah.
We've got this huge gap down the front. We've got sagging on the door as well.
I don't think you even needed to cut it in half.
Really?
No. It should have remained one piece.
Yeah.
Just flat down. And then you have a shelf to pour your drinks on.
I'm very happy to see an Irish cream liqueur down there, Charlie. Shall we? You must need one.
Yeah, I do.
Billy, Irish cream?
I'll have a go.
Yes! Oh,
Cheers.
cheers, all the semi-finalists.
Cheers.
Billy, Misti, Radha. Woohoo! Anyone for a top-up? Just me, then. What a semi-final, eh?
I think we've got 4 really strong contenders and 4 great cocktail cabinets.
So, whose sap is rising and whose sap is trickling down the trunk?
There were lots of things to like about Radha's cabinet.
You can see his progress. He's so open about the journey he's going through. And it's nice to see.
I think Misti is very accomplished.
I saw the drawing and I thought it would be a little bit too big. But then the qualities come out and you realise that it wasn't so bombastic. It's a kind of party piece, really.
And who's a bit of a worry?
Look, I wanted to really like Billy's, but the girth of it just made it more like a cupboard rather than a cabinet.
And the execution is a bit rough in places.
What about Charlie?
The door was misconceived. The beautiful quality of the woodwork was compromised by the design decision.
Judges, this is a big one. I'm glad it's you guys having to make this decision. Good luck.
Yeah, it would be awful to not get into the final. To come this far and not make it would be gutting.
Well, it's just the best I can do, innit? We'll see. We'll see.
Good luck, guys. Good luck. Come on.
Woodworkers, semi-finalists. What a dramatic week. We had the storms raging outside. You steamed, you bent, you gouged. Well done. Somebody this week really caught the judge's eye. And I'm thrilled to announce that our woodworker of the week is Misti.
Hey!
Well done, Misti.
Thank you very much.
OK, so we all know the drill. Radha, you won the skills challenge. You've got that vital immunity. But it is really with a heavy heart that somebody will have to leave us. So I'm very sad to say that the woodworker leaving us this week is Billy. This is sad days in the workshop. We're going to miss you
Nice,
big
right?
time.
Yeah.
You've done brilliantly. Bring it in.
I'm so gutted I missed out.
At this stage in the competition, it comes down to fine margins.
It was very hard to have to let Billy go. He'll learn from the experience and become a better joiner and a better maker.
You've been great.
They did say it was a very tough decision, so yeah, I can take that.
Have you enjoyed it, Billy?
Oh yeah, I've enjoyed it. Just not looking forward to putting them tools in that box. I've learned basically any opportunity I see just to take it. It is so rewarding.